So do you think you volunteer because you were raised that way, or is it something about it that you find that's important for you to do?
I think it's a combination. I think it's because I was raised with the values of giving back to your community. That was part of what my mom instilled in me. But it's also something that I've learned. It's really about serving. In my definition of volunteering is that I'm serving my community and giving back. And it's a responsibility.
So do you think that affected why you volunteer now?
Oh, absolutely. My dad, I like to refer to him as the last of the great Victorians. He was born in 1900. So he really believed in the importance of, leading, giving back to your community, being responsible for helping your community move forward.
So do you find that it's different now as an adult volunteering than as you did as a child?
Oh, definitely, because I have more experience, more life experience, more work experience. I have more to contribute, and I gain more from what I'm doing.
I get way more than I ever give, and I get sometimes, like with the current foundation, for me, I get a real sense of purpose. And so that is part of it. But there's such a gift. It gets me out of thinking about myself.
If you define volunteerism really broadly, I think there's a lot more opportunity here to just help your neighbor. And I think it's easier to see needs in the community.
It seems like there's less safety net in rural. There's less county money. There's less state money. There's less to help people. And I think in a rural area there's a definite need, but it tends to be similar people. So organizations have to share volunteers. So I do, but I also know that I get to see them in the supermarket, and I get to see them at functions, and I get to know the people that I'm serving. Whereas in an urban area, I may not know them. And I get to look at their situations, and it gives me a opportunity for a state of to be in a state of gratitude for what I have.
I think it's important for young people to have volunteer experiences, but in order for them to have volunteer experiences, you have to have adult volunteers who want to work with them around that. It's not something that teachers can do, right? It's something that happens after school or on the weekends.
I also think we sometimes don't listen to the kids. I think for kids to want to volunteer, it has to be something that touches their heart. And are we listening? Are we listening? It's sort of like, do you want to sit in the stands and watch the game, or do you want to be on the field? And so I want to be on the field, and it's part of the game of life, participating and being responsible instead of observing. So that.